just don't know what else to say, baby. There's really nothing left.
Hello, Gemini. This is the Tarot Queen Jamila. I'm here for your weekly love reading. And this is going to be for November the 4th to 11/11. So I thought that that number was really significant for doing love readings. And the spread that I'm doing is actually a little bit different. So that's why I have this pentagram coaster, because I'm doing a 5-card pentagram spread. It's actually a pagan, excuse me, tarot spread. But I'm going to use my Lover's Tarot deck for the reading. So for this week, we're just going to kind of explore, just love and relationships in general for each zodiac sign. So I'll just see what I see as far as like any twin flame energy. I probably should have done a specific twin flame reading, and I probably will. Actually, I planned on starting to do those on this channel. But I will tell you that I think that this is a really significant time, especially with it being November, because it is a waxing crescent moon. So waxing means that the moon is building up in strength. It's building up in its intensity, and a lot of us should have had some sort of new beginning. Okay, right now you should be feeling really positive, really motivated. And so I'll be able to see in this reading kind of what the energies are for your love life. And this is a really good time for you to do things new, especially with this month. Now, next month, Mercury is going to go into retrograde. But anyway, so yeah, hopefully some of you have had a positive new beginning. And so I'm just going to find out in this spread or in this reading. And this is just going to be for the 4th through the 11th. Okay. If you see something negative, don't think that it's forever or that it's just going to be that way forever. But if you do feel like this reading doesn't resonate for you, you can go and look at your rising sign. If you want a personal reading, my contact information is in the video description box. And I do this professionally, so if you want an authentic psychic reading, you can definitely contact me. All right, so spirits for the Geminis for November the 4th through November 11th, 2016. Show me the love and relationship energies. What we want to look at in this pentagram spread is what you are currently seeing in your relationship or in your love life, what you don't see, all right, what you can change, what you cannot change, and then what you can expect. So again, this is just for the week, okay? And I really do like this spread a whole lot. I just started using it, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. But I wanted to use this spread for the end of year recap readings. All right. So let's start laying out the cards. I don't know why I always do that. I've got plenty of space and I keep trying to push them up to the, okay. All right. So, well, I can tell you currently, Gemini, with this 7 of Swords, that's not good. That's not good. I think that right now, maybe you could be possibly facing some issues in your relationship. Or maybe you're just not trusting your partner this week. Something's going on with this 7 of Swords. Spirits, give me more information about this 7 of Swords for the Geminis. And this is just for the week of 11/4 and 11/11, 2016. Okay. 7 of Cups. So I kind of feel as though, Gemini, maybe there's some issues within your, now this is if you are in a relationship, okay? Now, if you're currently single, I feel like you're connected with somebody and it's just not going anywhere. The potential is there, but there's either some confusion, there's either some sort of misunderstanding, misperception. Now, if you're single, I kind of see you kind of holding on to something or just kind of waiting on something. But I think it's based upon some false things, whether or not they're coming from the outside or internally. I kind of, the Seven of Cups is typically the card where you're just a little disillusioned about something. And maybe you need to face some sort of reality about something, possibly. Definitely with this Seven of Swords. Okay, so if you're currently in a relationship, I'd say this week, for a majority of you Geminis, it's a possibility that maybe there's some issues with trust. Maybe there's been some arguments about something. And I feel as though that it possibly has to do with you feeling that your partner is being dishonest. Maybe that they're leading you on or possibly even sort of stringing you along. Okay? So, that's not necessarily the best thing to be experiencing. But I do feel like those issues kind of probably came up past 24 hours. But I feel like it just depends on your individual situation. Now, if you're completely single and you're not connected with anybody, I can tell you are not trusting your instincts. You're totally not facing some situation that's going on. Some person that probably has you on standby. I think that there's potential there, but I think that you're not quite trusting the situation, which is why this Seven of Swords comes up. Now, what you don't see is the Death card. I feel like you're going through a transformation. I feel like your relationship is going through changes. I feel like whoever this partner is, they were definitely meant to change your life or to transform. I feel like the energies between the two of you sort of changes each other, kind of like that Jamie Foxx song. So, I feel like what you're not seeing is that, there's definitely some changes. Now, if you are single, if you're feeling just kind of really feeling like somebody did you dirty or whatever, what you're not seeing is your energy that you put into that also. I can see that with that Death card. Like that's a major arcana card pointing to energy and manipulating energy, so the Death card is associated with fire energy. And so this is also based upon your identity as well with the Death card. So I feel as though there's some things possibly, actually it's associated with water energy. There's some sort of a rebirth that's happening, and it's indicated in both of these cards. So you're going to be closing, you're going to get closure on some situation. I feel like you're holding on to something from the past that you just need to let go. Somebody's holding on to something. So this is about rebirth. Also this points to like passion. I feel as though, this is, again, the Death card. It's showing that this is change that you more than likely can't do anything about. So, I will clarify that Death card better. Spirits, clarify what is this transformation for the Gemini. Now, also just dealing with your love, your relationships, period, how you deal with your loved ones is changing also. This Eight of Wands comes up. I feel as though with the Eight of Wands, Gemini, you were sort of taking really hasty actions, kind of maybe talking before you were, thinking things through. I feel like you were doing things a little too fast. I feel like you probably needed to kind of pull back. Maybe you were doing things, you know, just a little too fast. And that's understandable with air energy, because air signs typically do have a tendency to kind of move fast. Okay. So I feel like with the death card, that right there is a transformation in itself, because sometimes you got to sit back and think about what you do about the actions that you take before you take the actions that you take. What I'm definitely feeling with this Eight of Wands. Also, the Eight of Wands, is letting you know that another thing what you don't see is that, this is about journey and progression. Something that you're not really understanding about whatever it is that you're dealing with this week. It's all about, the progression, the journey. Okay. Also, an end to the delay that you're feeling. Okay. So, you definitely do feel that delay currently with these two sevens. And I feel like it's definitely, but I feel like what you're not seeing is, especially with this death card, is that, I feel like it's unpredictability. You know what I'm saying? Is what I'm saying, in particular with the air sign energy. And I feel like that's something that you possibly need to see in this situation. Now, the next card is what you can change. And the Six of Cups comes up. I feel like there's possibly someone from your past. I feel like they're definitely connected with your family in some kind of way. I feel like you're reminiscing on this person. I feel like you possibly think about them a lot. You probably possibly desire a reunion with the ex. So I feel like that's definitely positive. I feel like there's a possibility, especially for you single Geminis out there, or the ones that have recently split. I feel like some of you Geminis possibly could have, just recently went through a split, or either just kind of an argument, for the Seven of Swords to be the first card to come up. So I feel as though what you can change is whatever, no matter what the situation is, I feel like it's somebody that you're thinking about, that you're reminiscing on, that you want to get back with. And I feel like this person, whoever that person is, I feel that they're from your distant past. I feel like it's been a while. So again, if you're a Gemini and these cards do not resonate with you at all, go look at your rising sign. If you don't know your rising sign, you have to have your birth time. But I do recommend a personal reading, because again, this is just a general reading. Okay. And I chose this spread for a reading. It's not like a forecast. It is. It's just going to kind of show you what the energies that you're dealing with this week. Also, you're really, the Six of Cups kind of shows your desire for a relationship, or the closeness of a relationship. Or, maybe you're feeling the energy of your twin flame. Because the Fool card comes up, and this is a reunion. Now, the Six of Wands comes up over here as what you cannot change. Six of Wands is typically about maybe some sort of public persona. Okay. Maybe this is, some sort of group possibly that you may be associated with. Maybe it's your friends, maybe it's your enemies. You cannot change, their feelings. You can't change that. The thing that comes off top for me. Also the Six of Wands. I feel like there is a certain. I feel like there was possibly a situation that may have came up publicly, maybe some sort of public, issue or whatever, and whatever that situation was, you can't change it. The only thing you can do is move forward. So people's opinions of you, Gemini, I'd say just kind of keep it moving. Now, the Fool card as an outcome for the weekly reading is the Fool card. So this is a renewal or a new beginning, which goes well with the Death card. So maybe you don't know it now, but I think that you're going to find out. I think that the Fool card represents a possible spontaneous meeting with somebody. The Fool does have the energy of spontaneity, so it's probably some sort of, maybe you'll run into that person somewhere. Also, I feel like maybe you could possibly owe that person maybe an apology, or maybe they owe one to you. So maybe that's something that's going to happen with the Fool card typically. But I'm just going to, spirits, give me more information. Also with the trust, I feel like there's an issue with trust in general. So even if you're single, I kind of see you as trusting your instincts. Spirits, give me more information about this Fool card. Okay, so you got the World card. So I feel like, especially for you singles, I feel like you're going to rekindle an old flame. For the people, as far as the love energies, for the people that are already in relationships, for Gemini relationships, I can see that you and your partner are probably going to decide to maybe just do something special. Maybe you'll decide to do some traveling or something. Maybe if it's not actual physical travel, maybe it's just a very balanced and completed feeling. Okay, so positive things usually come out of the Fool card. I really do like some of the clarifications of the Fool card typically. Also, I feel like whatever this reunion is, I feel like it's going to be very fulfilling for you. Like maybe there's some unfulfillment in your life right now with this Seven of Swords and this Seven of Cups coming up. That is all that I can see. I was wanting to maybe talk more about the possible travel thing, but I feel like if it's not actual physical travel or anything, it could possibly be just like the spirit or the energy between the two of you. Okay, like there's a renewed trust, and now if you're single and just as a general reading, as far as the love energies, I can see you feeling really balanced and complete. And I feel like when you get to that point, I feel like love is not too far behind. Okay. So, yeah. So anyway, that's going to do it for your weekly reading. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button if you like this reading. If you have any comments, about the spread in general. Any questions, let me know. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, okay? If you want a personal reading, either live or video, I actually do live personal readings. Not live, you know, but just personal readings by phone. And I also offer video readings, okay? And my 30-minute readings are on sale for $25, and my 1-hour readings are currently on sale for $40. The link to all my contact info is in the video description box, and I hope that I hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.